All right, guys, here we go. We're going to take a quick look at the stock market. The markets, starting with the Dow Jones and the S&P 500, the SPX, and the NASDAQ, the NDX, so on and so forth. So, as you can see, what we've done, first of all, we made this high, came down, made a low, and then today, we put in a red candle. And under the 20s, so it's a little bit more bearish. So basically a high, low, lower high, and then if we take out this low here, that's going to be, kind of probably a near-term signal. Hey, we're going lower, over time, and here's the first domino to have fallen, and we'll look at all these others, but it's kind of lining up. Now, if you can see, the 50 simple moving average on the daily is right here at that low pivot, so that might save the day, get a little bounce. Now, when we get a bounce here, if we do not take out this high, and or maybe we bounce, come up, make a higher low, see a low, maybe bounce, make a higher low here, and then take out this high. That could save it. But if we, bust through here and take out the low pivot and that 20, that's very, very, very bearish. And then, even if we bounce, the next goal is to take out this recent high. And if we can't do that, guess what? We'll just roll back over, retest that support, see if it holds again. If it doesn't, then we're going to be waterfalling down. So it's looking like the markets are definitely getting a little bit more weaker, each day. And these lower highs, high, lower high, and then if we keep making lower high, then we're going to be into before you know it, kind of like Bitcoin in this kind of a down price channel here, if that makes sense. And that'll definitely, get the markets going, in the wrong direction. And as you can see, these trend lines, we've already broken down on one. If we can't get back up into it. And then let's look at the SPX, S&P 500. Basically the same deal. Here's the 50 coming in right here at that low pivot. And made a high, lower high. Let's see if this holds and we get a bounce. I think it will at least get a bounce there. And if we don't, like I said, that's going to be some kind of bad news. But anyway, get a bounce, come back up, see if we can take out that previous high. And then the NASDAQ, we're already under the 50s, so it's already, more bearish than the Dow and the S&P 500. Let's see if this low pivot will hold. And I think we've already, on the 100-day simple moving average, we're already pretty much under it too. But as you can see, we came down from way up here through the 20, through the 50, the 100, hit this uptrend line, bounce, retested it, and kept going. And then, basically we're just coming back around again. So we'll see if we can hold it, this next time around. But of course, we haven't hit the 200 yet. And that probably will be where we're headed next if we get under this recent low pivot there. So let's clean this up a little bit. And then as we come down, I was real surprised. I already talked about the dollar, just to show you again. Here we are. It just started with with tomorrow's candle in overnight trading, but that's tomorrow's candle already started. And then what was kind of disappointing, the slam down that we had in the dollar. Now gold is pushing up higher, but we had this little indecision doji candle, and again we just started this new candle for tomorrow. And what I meant by that indecision doji candle, a lot of times on an uptrend, especially a time count with going, putting in 4 green candles, you get a rollover or a red, pause candle or something. And that's what, we were anticipating. But right now it's green. Of course, we have 21 hours to go before it closes. So anything can happen. Plus, we're hitting this double top area where it's been sold off previously. But if the dollar's still weaker tomorrow, then we could get a boost in gold and probably even in silver. Again, 3 count up. So wouldn't be surprised if we got a red candle tomorrow. If we do get a green candle, it'd be very bullish, especially for silver, especially if we can get over this little double top high pivot here. So it's moving up. See, all the moving averages are trying to line up correctly, with the 20 to 50, of course the 200. Copper actually had a red day today, which was surprising. But it's still, pretty high up, well above, it's above the 20, well above our low, the uptrend line on the bottom side of this price channel. That's very, very bullish, by the way. But okay, guys, just wanted to share that, show it to you. Here's the SPY, the SPY. It's the ETF basically for the S&P 500. And let's put that low pivot here. So maybe between the low pivot support and the 50, we'll get a bounce there. But, who knows when we'll hit it. It might be Friday or it could be tomorrow. Who knows. But anticipating a bounce. And then what we'll look for is see if we can get back up above the 20 and this high pivot up here. Might as well put a red. And I'll go back on those others and put a red dash line for resistance there. And, just like right here, unless something happens, we pop over there tomorrow. It looks like we're coming down and retesting our low pivot support in that 50. But all right, guys, thanks so much for being members, and we will see you on the chart.